Welcome back to Voice of Africa, your go-to channel for in-depth analysis and insights on the continent's most pressing issues. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our latest content. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's essential for understanding the future of agriculture in Burkina Faso, an exploration of the fertilizer industry, its challenges, and its potential impact on the nation's food security, all within the context of the significant efforts made by President Ibrahim Traoré to bolster the agricultural sector. Burkina Faso, like many African countries, faces significant challenges in ensuring food security for its growing population. With the majority of the population relying on agriculture for their livelihoods, the availability and quality of agricultural inputs, particularly fertilizers, play a crucial role in determining the success of farming activities. Under the leadership of President Ibrahim Traoré, there has been a renewed focus on agriculture as a cornerstone of Burkina Faso's economic development strategy. His administration has been proactive in implementing policies that support local production and improve access to agricultural resources. One of the key takeaways from the recent discussion on the fertilizer production plant in Koupéla, managed by the Phosphate Exploitation Company of Burkina, CB, is the importance of government intervention in making fertilizers accessible to small-scale farmers. President Traoré's government has been instrumental in ensuring that subsidies reach the farmers who need them the most. These subsidies are crucial for making fertilizers affordable, particularly for those in remote and economically disadvantaged areas. The testimony of farmers like Dieudonné and Dame Pauline highlights the direct impact of these subsidies. For many, the difference between a subsidized price of 12,000 CFA francs and the market price of 23,000 CFA francs is substantial, often determining whether they can cultivate their crops effectively or not. However, while subsidies are undoubtedly beneficial, they are not without their limitations. The issue of limited access, as noted in the testimonies, suggests that not all farmers are able to benefit from these government programs. Recognizing this, President Traoré's administration has prioritized the establishment and expansion of local production facilities like the Koupéla plant. By producing fertilizers domestically, the CB can provide a more consistent and reliable supply of fertilizers to farmers, particularly those who may not receive government subsidies. The Koupéla plant's production capabilities are impressive, with the potential to produce up to 90 tons of fertilizer per hour. However, the plant's current output of 6,000 tons for the rainy season is still far from its full capacity of 100,000 tons annually. This discrepancy points to a significant opportunity for growth, but it also highlights some of the challenges the plant faces in scaling up its operations. President Traoré has shown a keen interest in addressing these challenges, advocating for increased investment in agricultural infrastructure and the adoption of innovative approaches to boost production. The reliance on dolomite as a key ingredient in their fertilizers, particularly for correcting soil acidity, is an innovative approach that could enhance the effectiveness of the fertilizers. However, ensuring a consistent supply of raw materials and expanding distribution networks are critical steps that need to be addressed to fully realize the plant's potential. As we delve deeper into the analysis, it's important to consider the broader implications of the Koupéla plant's operations. The plant represents more than just a facility for producing fertilizers. It symbolizes a move towards greater self-sufficiency and economic resilience in Burkina Faso's agricultural sector, a vision championed by President Traoré. By reducing dependence on imported fertilizers, which are often more expensive and of questionable quality, Burkina Faso can better control the quality and cost of agricultural inputs, making them more accessible to a larger number of farmers. Moreover, the plant's ability to produce fertilizers that are specifically tailored to the needs of local soils, such as those that address soil acidity, adds a significant layer of value. This focus on local needs is crucial in a country where the agricultural sector is not only a key driver of the economy, but also a vital component of national food security. The plant's operations, therefore, have the potential to contribute significantly to improving crop yields and ensuring more stable food supplies, aligning with President Traoré's broader goals for national development. But let's not forget the challenges that lie ahead. The issue of distribution, particularly in reaching farmers in more remote areas, is a critical one. The testimonies from agricultural input dealers, like Noe and Basil Wedraugo, underscore the need for more accessible distribution channels. The current minimum order requirement of 10 tons poses a significant barrier for smaller traders who are crucial in getting fertilizers into the hands of farmers across the country. Recognizing these obstacles, President Traoré has urged the relevant authorities to consider more flexible policies that can accommodate smaller traders, thus facilitating better access to fertilizers for all farmers. The proposed reduction of this minimum to 5 tons is a step in the right direction, but it will require careful implementation to ensure it meets the needs of both the plant and the smaller traders. It's also worth noting the financial challenges that come with expanding operations. While the plant has secured funding to increase its production capacity, this alone will not be enough. Continued government support, both in terms of financial backing and policy frameworks, will be essential in ensuring that the plant can scale up its operations effectively. President Traoré's administration has been actively seeking partnerships and investments to bolster the agricultural sector, understanding that a thriving agriculture industry is key to the nation's overall economic health. Building strong partnerships with both domestic and international stakeholders could provide the necessary resources and expertise to overcome these challenges. As we consider the potential impact of the Koupéla plant on Burkina Faso's agricultural sector, it's also important to reflect on the broader context of African agriculture. Across the continent, similar challenges of access to quality agricultural inputs, the need for local production, and the importance of government support are echoed. The Koupéla plant offers a model that, if successful, could be replicated in other countries facing similar challenges. By investing in local production facilities and focusing on the specific needs of local farmers, African countries can take significant steps towards achieving greater food security and economic independence. However, achieving these goals will require a concerted effort from all stakeholders. Governments must continue to provide the necessary support, not only in the form of subsidies, but also through investments in infrastructure and research. President Traoré's leadership in this regard has been commendable, with his administration's focus on strengthening the agricultural sector as a pillar of national development. Private sector players, including small and medium-sized enterprises, need to be empowered to participate in the supply chain, ensuring that products reach even the most remote farmers. And international partners must be engaged not just as donors, but as collaborators in building a more resilient and self-sufficient agricultural sector. If you're enjoying this analysis, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Voice of Africa. Your support helps us continue to bring you in-depth coverage and insights on the issues that matter most across the continent. Returning to the Koupéla plant, one of the most promising aspects of its operations is the potential for innovation. The use of local materials like dolomite to enhance fertilizer effectiveness is a prime example of how local knowledge and resources can be leveraged to improve agricultural outcomes. This approach not only reduces costs, but also ensures that the fertilizers are better suited to the specific needs of Burkina Faso's soils, which are often acidic. By addressing these local challenges with locally produced solutions, the plant is setting a precedent for how African countries can take control of their agricultural futures. President Traoré's administration has made significant strides in ensuring that the benefits of such innovations reach the farmers who need them most. His government's commitment to agricultural development is not just about boosting production, but also about creating a sustainable and self-reliant agricultural system that can support Burkina Faso's long-term growth. By focusing on local production, supporting innovation, and ensuring that the needs of farmers are met, President Traoré is laying the groundwork for a more prosperous and food-secure future for Burkina Faso. In conclusion, the Koupéla fertilizer plant is a significant development in Burkina Faso's agricultural sector. It represents a move towards greater self-sufficiency, improved food security, and economic resilience, goals that align closely with President Ibrahim Traoré's vision for the country. However, the road ahead is not without its challenges. Ensuring consistent production, expanding distribution networks, and securing ongoing financial and governmental support will be critical to the plant's long-term success. If these challenges can be overcome, the Koupéla plant has the potential to transform not only Burkina Faso's agriculture, but also to serve as a model for other African nations. At Voice of Africa, we will continue to monitor and analyze developments like these that have the potential to shape the future of our continent. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to stay updated on the latest insights and stories from across Africa. Your engagement helps us bring more content that informs, educates, and inspires. Let's work together to build a brighter future for Africa, one story at a time.